Hi everyone, this is Anne. Today is a special day. It's Chinese Valentine's Day! Yeah, you probably don't know that it's actually a story that comes along with Chinese Valentine's Day, just like Valentine's Day. It's quite a sad story. So I'm going to read you the story today. Story time! So it was said that the Emperor of Heaven had 7 daughters, all of whom were pretty and smart. And the youngest one was the prettiest and the best at handcrafting, especially weaving clothing. So she was called the weaving maid, and she lived in heaven and weaved beautiful clouds to beautify the world. And on the earth there lived a poor orphan boy, and he had an old ox and needed to work on the farm fields with the ox every day to make a living, and so he was called the cowherd. And his daily life was just like Cinderella, according to this website. But he was very kind and honest, and so he was favored by the local residents. And one day, Weaving Maid secretly with her 6 sisters went down to earth to have fun, and they met the cowherd. And after a series of interesting things which took place, Weaving Maid fell in love with him and married him instantly. No, instantly was not in this reading. Is not in this reading. And they lived happily together with 2 children. And then, when the Empress of the Heaven found out, she was very angry that Weaving Maid married a common human without her consent. So she came down to earth to take her back to heaven, and the cowherd found out later that his wife was missing, and he was very sad and helpless. And all of a sudden his ox, which turned out to be an immortal, told him to kill it, and put its skin on him so he could fly to find his wife. And even though he didn't want to do it, but he still did, and he took his 2 children in a bamboo basket and went to heaven. And when the Empress of Heaven saw him, she made a Milky Way in the sky with her hairpin, which kept the weaving maid and the cowherd separated. And so the 7th princess was moved to the star Vega in the Lyra constellation. Not really good with stars, but I'm just gonna read on. And the cowherd with his 2 children stayed in the star of Altair in the Aquila constellation. And the star of Vega is also known as the Weaving Maid star, and the star of Altair is known as the Cowherd star in China, in Asia. So the Weaving Maid and the Cowherd could only watch each other across the Milky Way, and the Empress of Heaven only allowed them to see each other once a year, on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month. And magpies were really moved and touched by their love for each other, so every year they would get together and form a bridge so that the weaving maid and the cowherd could like meet each other in the middle, only on that evening. And so the 7th day of the 7th month on our lunar calendar is known as the Chinese Valentine's Day. Yes, so that is the story of true love. Quite sad, but that's what makes the story beautiful, right? Well, anyways, although I'm still single, but it's okay, because so long as you're happy, right? Happy and your heart is filled with love, every day is Valentine's Day. Every day is a happy day. So that is all for today. It's like 7 minutes past 12, so yesterday was Chinese Valentine's Day. Yeah. So I shall keep you updated. That's all for today. Peace.